this is Riley from my new YouTube channel XSP Green Monster. Some of you might be coming over from my Instagram XSP Green Monster, and I'm excited if you guys are here watching. This is going to kind of be my showing you guys what I'm doing with the truck instead of just seeing the pictures of it, so it'll be a little bit more in depth, and I hope to help some people and to be informative for some people and to just entertain some people if that's what you want to watch, because I know I enjoy watching car videos on YouTube. So I'm going to get into it. This is going to be an unboxing from some stuff that I ordered before I went on my college break. And some of them are little things for the truck, some of them are a little bit bigger things I've been meaning to do for a while. So let's get into it. The first one is some markers, and I ordered all these things off CarID, and I had to open them all because I didn't know which boxes they were in. So the first one is some side markers from Spec D Tuning, and I got these because I'm doing a conversion to a GMC grill, and I heard that these side markers are slightly different from the Chevy markers, so I ordered some that aren't blacked out, but they're actually a clear lens with a black housing in them. This is one of the lower side markers, and I want to say that it did come with some orange bulbs, which I really like, since some cars come with the white bulbs and they wouldn't marker as well or signal turns as well if you didn't have the orange bulbs in there. And this is the upper turn light, which is very similar, just obviously without the bulb in it. Might be hard to see on there. So those are those marker bulbs, and like I said, these are Spec D Tuning. You can see it right there maybe, and all of these were ordered off CarID. I am not sponsored by CarID. I want to state that this is not paid product endorsement. I just have ordered with them for a while, and I've always enjoyed the products that they carry, and they seem to be carrying a lot more now as well. The second product that I got, which I've been meaning to get was a long time, is one of these magnetic grabbers for when you drop bolts in your vehicle. I've just been lazy about this. I think it's a really good tool to have, and I would always borrow my friends when I used it. So I'll pull this out of here quickly. And one of the things I liked about this one, as you can see, is it has these little claws that retract out the end for grabbing, and they're also magnetic. So that's why I went with this one. It was a little bit more expensive than those simple magnetic ones, and it also came with a light bulb that you can attach to the end. So I went with this one just because I like that grabber idea. We'll see how it works. I'll be using it because I dropped a bolt already in the car, and that's what kind of pushed me over to needing to get this. So I'll kind of tell you guys about how it works and if I really think it's good when we get to that point. The next one, which is why I had to open all of them, you can see it came in this huge box, and it is just a little breaker bar. So a breaker bar is another thing that I've just been lazy about buying because I haven't been doing big things to my car too much. It's been more car audio stuff. So I finally bit the bullet on it and bought a 3/4 inch drive breaker bar. I went with the 3/4 inch drive because I have more 3/4 inch drive sockets at the moment. I know most people like to go with 1/2 inch for breaker bar, but I'm going to test this out and see how it works. I like that it has this really big black oxide coated head on it, and that it's a swivel instead of the straight 90. So I'm hoping that it works well. We'll see on my brake video how well it works, because I'll be needing to use this a lot. It's very heavy, and it does seem like it's well built, which I like, and the handle seems like it fits fairly well in the hand. It has a nice girth to the end, so it's not too uncomfortable to hold or too tiny for a 3/8 breaker bar. It is an 18 inch long breaker bar. It was about the biggest I could find. I wanted to go with a 24 inch, but the price jumped up extensively when I was looking at them to the 24 inch, so I just decided to go with the 3/8 inch 24 inch drive. And it was hard to find a 24 inch that was a 3/8 drive, so that's why I ended up going with an 18 inch that's a 3/8 drive. And my last one is kind of the bigger upgrade for the truck. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while, and it's some new taillights. As some people who have seen the truck before on my Instagram know that I still have stock taillights, but I've had upgraded and aftermarket headlights for quite a while. And the first thing that I could say about this box is that with all the aftermarket taillights I've seen for these 90s K and C 1500 trucks, this is the best packaging I've seen on any aftermarket headlight or taillight. Usually they come in some crappy cardboard box and they're just kind of thrown in there with a bunch of wrapping paper and stuff, and I don't really like that because I feel like it's an expensive part. A lot of people like to do it. So I went with IPCW for this one. I went with it because it has really good reviews online and I like the look of them. I always want kind of the blacker look, but I didn't want the round Euro style taillights, which a lot of them are, and a lot of them look pretty cheesy to me. They just look cheap. Whereas these ones to me looked like they're nice quality and they had really good reviews, like I said, on CarID and on any other site that I looked at. IPCW seemed to have good reviews. So I'll get them opened up here. And I did open them once, like I said, and I have to say that the packaging is also really good on the inside of these. They did a very good job of keeping them well packaged and in place during shipping, which I like. And they came wrapped up to protect the lenses during anything on top of this. So I'll kind of get them pulled apart here. So here is a tail light, and I'll leave it in the wrapping since I'm not installing them quite yet. And you can see I went with the black housing on these as well, kind of similar. And it has the 21, I believe, LEDs in the middle, which light up red. And it's plug and play with a factory harness on here. So there's no splicing of wires or anything that has to be done. And it just has the clear reverse light in the bottom in a nice hexagonal kind of pattern, which I like. It fits the rest of the car really well. I always try and keep the upgrades on the car kind of squarish or very sharp edges, since those 90s Suburbans and 90s trucks have the very sharp edges and look like bricks. So that's why I went with these. I'm really happy with the way that these turned out. Actually, I'd highly recommend these IPCWs if you're looking for new taillights. Like I said, I've been meaning to do this for a really long time, but I never kind of got around to buying them. I couldn't really find the one I liked, and I'm not sure if I just wasn't seeing the IPCWs or maybe they were just too expensive for me when I was looking, but I really am glad that I went with these. And I'm going to do an install video on them shortly as well, so you get to see them in the car, how they look and how easy it is to replace these if you're looking to do them yourself. So that's all I have for you guys today. These taillights and a couple little tools that I needed, and then some upgrades for some other projects that I'm working on currently. If you guys like this video, please subscribe to me. I'll be doing more videos like this, unboxings of parts I get. Like I said, I've got some installs going on for taillights, some installs for new brakes for the Suburban that I got as well. I've got a huge sound system in the Suburban, so if you're into the car audio world, I'm doing work on that all the time and it's pretty fun. And yeah, hope to see you guys soon.